You are listening to Penne Pyro, Book 2 of the Jade Sommer Series, written by Nicolette Pierce. Copyright 2021. Audio copyright 2025 by Pierced Heart Publishing. Digitally narrated with full cast of voices. Chapter 11.
What is going on here?
Lily asked as we stood in the kitchen, pinned against the wall as a hunched-over lady with a walker came through. Thankfully, there were tennis balls on the walker's feet. Otherwise, I'm sure my little toe would have snapped as she ran me over. We're going to have to go in, I said. I hear people in the living room. The telltale sound of cards being shuffled together caught my attention. Another cheer from the living room. What was going on? We squeezed through to the living room where I saw Nana's yellow hair. It was a beacon among the gray. She was at the head of a table where a crush of people gathered around. I couldn't see much, but I heard the clatter of dice. Another cheer.
Someone is on a roll,
Mila said. I think it's Nana.
Your grandma is running a pop-up casino.
Where's Landon?
I scanned the room and saw him near the front door. I nudged Lily and pointed to Lan.
Looks like he's the bank.
Lily's mouth gapped open and then she snapped it closed. She wiggled her way over to him.
I've got to hear this,
Mila said as she followed Lily. I veered toward Nana, who blew on a pair of dice, shook them, and then let them fly down the craps table.
Woo-hoo! I'm on a roll.
She cheered. I wedged in next to her and got smacked in the back of my legs with a cane. Ow! Nana looked over at me.
Oh, Jade! When did you get here?
Just now. What's going on?
It's casino night. Take your pick. I've got blackjack in the kitchen, craps here, roulette in the bedroom, and in the dining room, there's poker.
Mila has been texting you. You have my phone.
I do? Oh, our phones must be in my purse. I've been a little busy today.
I can see. Where's your purse?
In the front closet.
Does Dad know you're doing this, or Aunt Dot? She shushed me.
You're going to jinx my luck talking about them. Go find your phone. I've got dice to roll.
She paused a moment as if a thought struck her.
Do yourself a favor and knock on the closet door before you open it.
Why?
Odds are Gerald and Vernon are in there. For two men out of the closet, they sure like to be in one. Even their wives have issues getting them out.
I thought it better not to comment or question, but I would take her advice and knock. With a sigh, I maneuvered out of the way and over to the front closet. Lily was nearby, shaking her finger at Landon.
Landon Lee, how could you do this? Baba will be so disappointed in you.
There's nothing wrong with playing a few games.
Look at how much cash you have here. Tell me how this isn't wrong?
He shrugged.
What else are they supposed to do with their money? It's boring here. Anyway, Nana Nina suggested it. I'm only helping.
Landon didn't look too concerned. His sister's face was growing redder by the second. Lily, don't blame Landon, I said. When Nana gets an idea, it's hard to sway her.
But this is a retirement community, not a Vegas casino.
Her eyes targeted Landon.
Is this why you can't be bothered to come home? How many parties have you hosted?
It's not about the parties. You know I'm lying low. I still don't know if the blood dragons are looking for me.
No one is looking for you. Only Baba. We're going to need your help setting up the restaurant.
I could tell he wanted to roll his eyes, but he refrained.
I don't want to work at the restaurant. There's more to life than dumplings.
And I suppose running an illegal casino is better than helping your family.
This time he did roll his eyes at her.
This is just for fun.
And profit,
She said, pointing to the money.
Most of these chips are worth a quarter. We're hardly raking in the money.
Lily sighed.
I just don't see why you don't mind hanging out with Nana Nina, but you're always too busy to spend time with Baba and me.
Why would I want to? All I hear is Landon, you lazy boy. Landon, why you no be like your sister? She work hard. You sit on chair and watch TV.
Lily frowned.
He can be hard sometimes.
Lan raised a brow.
Try all the time. The one time he was proud of me for winning an award in science, he said, Landon, why you no win award in math like your sister?
He grimaced.
Why would I want to go back to that? Anyway, I'm 25 years old. Most guys my age aren't living with their family or working at the family business.
A woman shuffled over and shoved $5 at Lan. Lan took the money.
I have work to do.
Lily frowned but stepped back to let more people through. Come on, Lily, I said. Let's get my phone and get out of here. Landon's still young. He'll come around eventually,
Maybe.
she said, but it didn't sound as if she believed it. I'm not sure if I believed it either. But Landon had always been a decent kid until he got involved with the blood dragons. He was probably just a little lost and trying to find his way. I crossed the short distance to the front closet and knocked on the door. There was a shuffling sound behind the door.
Who is it?
Jade. I'm Nina's granddaughter. I need her purse.
Hang on.
More shuffling. The door opened and a purse was thrust at me. The door was then promptly snapped shut.
I wasn't expecting that.
Mila said. I dug through Nana's giant purse that had more used tissue in it than necessities.
You?
Mila said as I flung out the tissues to get to the bottom of the purse. I found baby oil, taser, pepper spray, flashlight, handcuffs covered in pink fuzzy fabric, lipstick that was actually a lighter, a coil of rope, and a handful of linty butterscotch candies.
What is she planning on doing with this stuff?
I don't want to even try to guess. Finally, I found my phone. I plucked off the butterscotch candy that was stuck to the screen and then shoved the phone in my pocket. I stowed everything back into the purse and knocked on the closet door. The door opened a crack, and a hand reached out. I draped the purse strap on the hand, and, like it from the Addams family, the hand withdrew into its cubby.
He was helpful.
Lily said, Let's go.
Are you sure you don't want to stay and play a game or two?
I'm positive. I want to go home and shower.
I wasn't going to say anything, but you smell delicious.
Like a pepperoni pizza. You're actually making me hungry.
Come to think about it, I was hungry too. Why don't we grab something to eat on the way home? They both nodded in agreement. As we walked out to the car, I asked, Have either of you heard about the food and review site?
No. Why?
Lily asked. I waited until we were in the car to continue the conversation. It wasn't like I thought Nana had extra sensitive hearing, but with so many people in the house and hidden in closets and such, I didn't want any tidbits getting back to her. One whiff of a case and she'd get out her detective hat. When we piled in the car and I turned onto the road, I said, I'm just wondering if maybe the restaurant arsonist is a reviewer. I found a really nasty troll reviewer, and I was going to see if his reviews match any of the restaurants that were set on fire.
You're not going to turn into Nana Nina, are you? The last thing you need is for the arsonist to burn down your restaurant.
I know. But there's something not right about this reviewer. I can't put my finger on it, but I want to dig just a little further to put my mind at ease. I'm sure it's nothing, but I just keep thinking about it.
What you need to think about is how to get out of the wrestling match. All those people who bet are going to want a rematch. They won't take a no for an answer.
What match?
Something Kobe threw together.
You should have seen her. I really thought she had the guy at the end. Then Logan showed up with his badge and swagger, looking all hot.
And everyone ditched me.
Why would you want me to stay? He came for you.
Speaking of which, did anyone notice Avery's chilliness toward me tonight?
Kind of. I thought she was just busy. Dad's never chipper if it's a busy night.
Did she find out that Logan came to rescue you?
Apparently, they were sampling wedding cakes when I texted him.
And he bolted for you instead of staying for her? Romantic.
She's livid.
Wait. Logan is engaged to Avery? When did this happen? Why am I in the dark?
I guess it happened a couple of months back, I said. He said it's a secret. The party is to announce the engagement. Logan told me ahead of time as a courtesy.
Romantic.
Stop it. He was just being nice. I shouldn't have texted him, but I panicked.
That still doesn't give Avery the right to be mad at you. If anything, she should be mad at Logan.
Maybe she is. I doubt Logan would tell me either way, especially since I'm going to stay as far away from him as possible.
Why would you do that? How will he change his mind if you're not around to remind him of the good times you've had together?
Logan made his choice. And Avery made it clear that she would sever ties with Logan and my family if I interfered in any way. Ross would never forgive me.
I want to know Logan's thoughts on this. Maybe we should call him and ask.
No, I'm not making waves.
You know you want to.
I didn't say anything. Of course, I wanted to tell Logan that Avery was a control freak, but he'd probably still marry her because he made the commitment. He was like that, and I couldn't be upset at him for it. It was one of the reasons I liked him. He was loyal to a fault. Finding a late-night diner, I pulled into a parking spot up close. It didn't look too busy. The bars hadn't closed yet, so there was time to eat and talk without drunks hanging on us. The sign at the front said to seat yourself, so we picked a booth toward the back. Mila slid in next to me and Lily sat opposite. 3 menus were dropped on the table as a server walked by with a coffee pot that nearly took off Mila's head.
I don't think they're known for their service,
Mila said as she ducked.
Or attention to detail.
Lily added as she picked up the menu and held it away from her. Beyond the stains that somehow got inside of the plastic-encased menu, they were crusty on the outside. She was about to hand it to me when I shook my head. I'll just have a cheeseburger. Lily set the menu back down and I pulled out my phone as we waited. Bringing up the review website, I showed them Gershwin V's profile.
He did a review on my restaurant,
Lily said as she looked closer. Don't read it. He hates all restaurants except one.
Whose?
Avery's. Mila pushed back her short wavy hair and looked at my phone.
So, you think this guy is behind the fires?
I don't know. I just get a weird vibe from him.
Weird? Or a bit of jealousy because once again Avery is winning?
I tisked. This is not a competition. Even if he only liked one restaurant, that wasn't Avery's, I would still think it's odd. Look how many reviews he's written. And he only likes one?
So what is your plan?
I was going to get a list of all the fires and then see if they match up with his list.
Since he's reviewed so many, it's most likely that it will match. It looks like he's been to nearly every restaurant except for yours.
It's a good thing. We can't afford another bad review.
We should invite him to come.
Are you crazy?
If he's so in love with Avery, he's bound to like your restaurant since she's working there?
Lily gave a small nod.
It might work. I don't know if you would want to risk it or not.
I suppose if he came to the restaurant I could get a better read on him, I said. But he also might turn around and burn the restaurant to the ground. Mila looked thoughtful for a moment.
I wonder if I can come up with something to find all of the reviews that match with the restaurants that have been set on fire.
You can do that?
If there's information on the internet, I can do almost anything. It just takes a bit of scraping and a few spiders. We might get several suspect hits.
I have no idea what you said, but see if you can do it. She gave a nod.
Now that that's settled, let's get back to Logan.
I groaned.